Back once again, first year higher secondary model examination, February 2024. 1 to 8 questions each carries 1 score. I was so weighed down by responsibility that I had a slight concern of myself, who is referred to as I, A.J. Cronin. It was like eating part of himself. From his first flight, camouflage is the pathetic condition of being very hungry. Down the corridors of all time, the Titanic story shall sound sublime. The ship of iron and steel is remembered. First about the life of children and women, and the crew thought about their lives second. Why is Titanic remembered even today? That is over. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting, so from the poem If by Rudyard Kipling, what quality is the poet trying to bring out? Wait, but don't be tired of waiting. What alone can survive death, as told in Death to the Leveler, James Shirley's poem, only our good deeds. I stood upon the hills when heaven's wide arch was glorious with the sun's returning march. What is meant by heaven's wide arch? That is horizon. Returning march is pointing out the sunrise. Name any 2 ways Nehru addresses the arrival of Gandhi into Indian politics. So one is Indians will feel India is their country. Second one, Indians will feel equality among themselves. Right to advantages of sleep. To enjoy the beauty of morning. Second one, fresh thoughts will come to our mind after sleep. Answer 9 to 12, answer any 3, each carries 2 scores. And never breathe a word about your loss. According to Rudyard Kipling, how should we face unexpected loss? So actually, when about your loss comes, try to stop from that point and try to start from the beginning, and your life will be very nice. It is the message conveyed by Rudyard Kipling in the poem If. The children had earned a shilling. The child had earned the shilling with so much toil. I felt returning it to her, but I considered. Explain why Mr. Gupta accepted the shilling given by Maggie. So from there we can understand that Maggie is earning a shilling is from her hard work. So he thought of rejecting the shilling to buy flowers for the grave of her brother. Then he thought about actually she could spend that shilling for the acceptance of her own brother, Frank. 2 years passed, I didn't die. Life was precious. What attitude of Hawking helped him to overcome his disability? It is the ability of Stephen Hawking's optimism. Complete the sentence correctly. One should do one's duty for the country. If I were you, I would buy a new one. Questions 13 to 19, answer any 5, each carries 4 scores. Rewrite as directed. Change the reported speech. The teacher asked Meera why she was late. And Meera replied that she overslept. Change the assertive sentence into exclamatory sentence. The dog is very faithful animal. How faithful the dog is. The glories of our blood and state are shadows, not substantial things. We elaborate the ideas in these lines. You see, glories of our blood and state are shadows, not real things, but they are substantial things. If you write like this, after returning to his home, Gide Maupassant sends a mail to Jarvis, draft an email of gratitude to Jarvis. So, email format is there. So, Gide Maupassant sends an email to Jarvis. Babu, a rescue worker who actively participated in the recent flood disaster in Trivandrum, was appreciated for his sincere service by the government. You get a chance to interview him. Write 4 questions. Hello Babu, how did you or how were you motivated to do the service to the victims of the recent flood disaster? Like that you can start your question. Prepare 4 sentences suitable for the poster preparation. So, 2, what are the things we have to do? 2, what are the things we will not do regarding using social media. Use social media with guidance. Social media should be used with family. Don't use unwanted sites. Don't use continuous. Maggie and Mrs. Clifford always hope for better things in their life. Comment on the treatment of faith and aspirations in the story The Price of Flowers by Prabhat Kumar Mukhopadhyaya. Very good. So, treatment of faith. Maggie believed in faith and her aspirations to contact with her brother Frank in India. Like that you can write that short. Read the passage given below and make a précis of it. You see question number 19 is given there. It is about writing 1/3 of the given passage, that is a short form of the passage without deleting any concept of the given passage given there. So write 1/3 of the passage given there. Then question 20 to 25, answer any 5, each carries 6 scores. I want a work that will make me use my head, brain work. How far do you agree with a statement like this? So from the story Price of the Flower, Maggie is mainly talking about her present work as a typewriter in an office, but it does not require many of her brain work. She wanted a job that should inspire her brain and her fancy and her imagination. So prepare a write-up on your dream job. For example, you wanted to be a journalist, you wanted to become a film director, like that your dream job you speak about based on this question. Write a conversation between you and a travel agent seeking information about a place of interest you wish to visit. At least 6 dialogues should be there about the place you wanted to visit. You succeeded in getting first-hand information from the survivors of the Titanic. Prepare a newspaper report on the wreck of the Titanic. It is about a format about newspaper report on the night of April 14, 1912. Disaster management has assumed greater importance in recent times. Deliver a speech at the school assembly on October 13th, International Disaster Reduction Day, on the purpose and need of disaster management. So, speech delivery, speech introduction, body of the speech, and the conclusion of the speech, like that you can fall based on the subject, the purpose and need for disaster management. Imagine your Hassan, the Serang of Ranagaji, narrate about yourself and your attitude to life. For example, we have come across Ejek Ronan and Hassan, the Serang of Ranagaji. What is your attitude about your life? So you can think about and write so many sentences based on the story, the Serang of Ranagaji. Question number 25. You happen to travel alone in the first time without your parents. Write about your travel experience in 120 words about it. For without your parents' guidance, you are traveling for the first time alone. So write what are the precautions you will take for traveling alone without your parents. That is, you have to think and write. Question number 26 to 28, answer any two. Each question carries 8 scores. So first one is a profile of Virat Kohli using the details given below. Name Virat Kohli. He was born on 5th November 1988 in Delhi, and his age was 35 and his height was 9 inches. Nickname, he was called Chiku. Virat Kohli was called Chiku also. Please, based on this one, make these hints into readable sentences, and you can make the profile of Virat Kohli into a readable passage. And there are so many awards received by Virat Kohli, and what are the achievements received by Virat Kohli that you can join into a readable, wonderful paragraph. Question number 27. Travel is the means to satisfy the thirst for knowledge. In the modern world, the amenities, means the conveniences of travel have improved, and also the opportunities of travel have increased tremendously. Write an article in 200 words in travel, an important source of education. Travel is an important source of education. Please try to imagine and make a wonderful paragraph about a travel essay. Attempt a critical appreciation of the poem given below, that is Sunset in the Golden Gate. Read the poem completely, very simple, and write the meaning. What about the poet? The poet W.E. Hutchinson. Please write about W.E. Hutchinson, and what are the poetic devices, what are the poetic devices, and what are the rhyming words and rhyming schemes. Cooperate with this. Thank you very much.